we're trying something different. Now you might be a little confused. If you found this video from my writing blog, I mean a video on a blog that you're reading doesn't make a lot of sense. But I want to do a little everything. I want to try new formats. I want to use all the mediums to just tell stories. Also, this is a really good excuse for me to play video games. So there's that. Today I wanted to talk about a question I think that people wonder often. Where do I get my ideas? Now, I think if you are already, you're going to get this question at least once, maybe a lot. So this is, and I thought it'd just be an interesting video for me to talk about how I get my ideas and try to help you guys out there too. So hopefully I can help with that. Anyways, today I'm playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's one of my favorite games, and to clarify, it is all pre-recorded. And it took a while to actually record something. I wanted to do like live recordings, but I don't have the technology to do that yet, and I just really wanted to make a video now instead of later. So yeah, I really want to do videos on older games that I've played for a long time on my Xbox. So, but we'll just have to see. And I'm going to try to keep these videos short. This one should be 12 minutes. Maybe I'll edit stuff out. Now, to answer the big question, I kind of get my ideas from anywhere and everywhere. Random ideas can come to me from just about anything. Conversations, movies, video games, TV shows, books, really anything. Now, I actually have a lot of unused ideas that I've just thought of, and I wrote them down on Google Docs, and they're just kind of in a vault for unused stories that I'll eventually probably write. And yeah, sometimes you could think of ideas from just normal everyday things. Like one of my ideas I wrote down is how spare change can save your life. Now you're probably thinking that you can't think of such an idea. You're not a creative person. I disagree. There seems to be this idea that some people's hobbies, like drawing and writing, are kind of like magic, when all it really takes is practice and trying hard. You can be a creative person if you want to. Trust me. Now, I have several methods for ideas. One is something that would help you think of ideas you might just not think of. Now, I want you to try asking people what kind of story they'd like to see. And if you really like their idea, you should probably ask permission to use that idea to turn into a story. And if they say yes, I bet they'll be excited. But I really don't think there's a problem with using the same premise or stuff, at least not legally. Now, for example, I actually asked my little cousin for ideas, and he gave me this one idea about like aliens that fight monsters trapped on the island of monsters, and they can't leave. I like that idea. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I like it. So, anyway, speaking of children, I think one of the most important ways to think of plot lines is to sort of think like a child. If you're around any child, you know they have plenty of ideas. They're not always good ones. But they ask a lot of questions. Mainly why and what if. Like with my cousin again, when we were on vacation, he just kept asking what if this and what if that, and it got kind of annoying. And I'm trying to remember some of them, but one of them was like, what if Godzilla came out of the water and attacked us? What would we do then? And at some point I just got tired of it, so I just kept saying I don't know over and over again. But okay, I'm getting off topic. So back on topic. Just try thinking what if for anything. Just anything, like your favorite TV show, your favorite movie. What if this happened instead? What if this character was not like this? What if this other character had that power? Or you just think about it. It doesn't have to be a TV show. It could just be about your life or history. There's been a lot of this. Yeah, just try that. Also, before I switch subjects again, I'd like to say that you can kind of take characters and concepts from other TV shows and movies and things like that, and people will be completely fine with it. It's just that as long as the story grows out of being like that thing you're trying to parody or something, that's how it works. Like, for example, there's that horror movie coming out, and it's basically Superman, but as a horror movie character, and nobody's getting sued over that. Looks like people are gonna see it, so the idea works. Now, another way to think of plot lines is to switch perspectives. You can do this with stories you've already written and do a whole new spin on them, or just do it for anything. Just think about perspectives on from your favorite TV shows or movies and things like that. Like a lot of famous stuff has been sort of like just from swapping their perspective. Like um like how Shrek is kind of like perspective of a fairy tale monster instead of from a prince or a princess. And yeah. And that's pretty much it. Now, this stuff doesn't happen overnight. You kind of have to keep it in your head and remember these ideas. You could also, like, I would kind of recommend, like, bringing a little notepad where you just write down ideas or something. Or, like, sketch stuff for character designs and things like that. But anyways, next time, I will play something different. I'm not sure what game I want to play, and I'm also not sure what subject I would want to talk about. So suggesting stuff would be helpful if you could think of something and I could actually write. Problem is actually thinking of a subject that takes long enough for me to play a video game with, because I have to see how long this recording actually is. But anyways, alright. Anyways, guys, see you.